Grind Coffee here in Fairfax. We're located at 325 80th Street Court in Fairfax.
Tell me a little bit about how Grind Coffee got started.
Sure. So I'm a nurse by formal training, and I was kind of getting burnt out after COVID and everything, and decided I wanted something a little bit more fun. So I got this crazy idea to open up a coffee trailer. And we opened up a coffee trailer in July of 23, so which is kind of crazy. We're coming up on our 3-year anniversary. And we were in that trailer. We went to like events and schools, kind of a little bit of everything, but I mainly wanted to be a small business coffee offering here in Fairfax because we didn't really have anything out here. And then about a year ago, a little over a year ago, this space became available, and somehow I talked my husband into opening an actual brick and mortar, and it's been really fun. We've gotten to meet a lot of really great people, met some awesome friends, and we still use the coffee trailer for events. So we do like farmers markets, we go to businesses, to schools. We do the Especially For You race that's held at Mercy every fall. Kind of been all over in the little coffee trailer, but like I just really love that we have a hub here in Fairfax in our local community. So people can call, they can reach out on social media, they can email us and see if we're available, and then yeah, we can go from there. So.
How does your menu differ from your brick and mortar versus your trailer?
Sure, that's a great question. So at first it didn't, and that was really overwhelming because we do have quite a big menu. So our coffee trailer, we still have all of our lattes, macchiatos, mochas, all of that, and the majority of our flavors we still have and carry on the trailer. We do offer lemonades on the trailer as well. We offer one refresher, which is our mango dragon fruit refresher. It's called our Luscious Lemonade. We also only offer one smoothie on the trailer, which is a strawberry smoothie, just because that seems to be more popular. And then we do offer a small variety of teas as well as hot cocos. Mm-hmm. So
I walked in here and saw some drink specials on my way in. Hey, do you want to tell me about those?
Yeah. So every month I come up with 4 different drinks that we offer just for that month. Although some of them have lingered and made it onto our permanent menu. We do carry Alani energy drinks, and we've been really getting into doing a lot of the dirty Alanis because they have become so popular. So we'll probably start carrying those more on the trailer too this summer.
Okay, so you rotate out your drink menu often then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
As far as bakery items, do you do the same or do you continue?
So yeah, our bakery items, I bake all of those myself, except our bagels. I tried making bagels and I just was not any good at it. So those we receive in fresh every 2 days. But the bakery items, I make the jumbo muffins, and we always have blueberries. That has been the most popular flavor. But we also rotate those every couple days, probably every 2 to 3 days. I'm baking different muffin flavors. I've also added on some mini bread loaves of banana bread. So this week we've got plain banana bread, chocolate chip banana bread, and maple pecan banana bread. We use pure maple syrup in that recipe. And then I've also started making some artesian bread loaves. But yeah, sometimes you'll find some round boulets of bread, whether it's cheddar jalapeno, rosemary sea salt. So I've got quite a variety of those flavors. And I just recently started baking cheesecakes. We had a strawberry swirl cheesecake earlier this last weekend, and I'm looking forward to learning more about the cheesecake process and bringing more variety into the shop.
Yeah, that's awesome to have such a wide variety.
Yeah.
Circling back to owning a small business, have you been through any obstacles that maybe you've come across along the way owning a small business or owning in an industry that's so common?
Sure, yeah. Well, one, we are kind of off the beaten path. When we were on our coffee trailer here in Fairfax, we were right on Highway 151. So I feel like we got a lot of the people just driving by, oh, there's a coffee trailer, cute, let's stop. So now that we've moved off the beaten path, even though it's only a block off the path. People sometimes forget we're here, so that's kind of hard. So I try to really be present on social media. I try to hold a lot of like extra events here, which we have had birthday parties here. We've had baby showers. We do some craft events, craft nights. We do a book club, stuff like that, just to try to get people out in the community and doing things. I guess another roadblock might just be saying no. Like saying no is hard for me, so like I overextend myself when it comes to the trailer.
What's the best way anyone can support you right now?
Come out, have a cup of coffee, try one of our muffins, even just sharing our posts on Facebook. I try to post on Facebook every day, and that is really hard. Social media, who knew you'd have to be a social media guru to own a small coffee shop in Iowa, you know? But yeah, even just sharing our posts, liking our posts, commenting on our posts, anything to get people here or seeing our product.
Right, and people think Fairfax, that might be kind of far, but I came from Cedar Rapids and it's only a 5-minute drive down the road, so definitely worth it.
Yeah, thank you.
Is there any advice that you would give other small business owners?
I would say really have a good handle on how much time you're willing to commit and how much of your personal life you're willing to give up and your sleep, because I'm constantly thinking about what I'm going to do for the business, or dreaming about what we're doing for the business, or worried about if we're doing something right, or maybe that recipe wasn't quite right and I put it out too fast. Or I would find a mentor in the same small business that you like, something similar that you can talk to. I've leaned on Allison from Apple Creek in Center Point numerous times. She's been a lifesaver, just running things by her, or even just like making friends in other small business areas, like whether it's, you know, our next door neighbor who's got a craft studio. If you can join together and promote both businesses, I've really tried to do that. But yeah, really doing your research and deciding how much of your life you're willing to give up.
So you told me about this little nook that you have in the back here. Do you want to give a little more insight on that?
Yeah, so for the past year we've had like a variety of like t-shirts and other like small business Iowa made products back in our little merch nook, or whatever we want to call it, by the restrooms. But we're going to have HEA Book Boutique out of Cedar Rapids come and curate some book collections for our grind customers, and also for her customers on the southwest side and Fairfax, to come out here and take advantage of grabbing a book and cuddling up with a cup of coffee. And I just think it's a great way to help promote another small business in our area.
Thank you so much for sharing your business with us.
Yes, thanks for having me.